I thought I would start with that face because I feel like every single time I make a video, it always pauses on the most ridiculous face. Like it'll be in the middle of me saying a word, like, or something like that. So I thought I would purposefully make that face this time. Hope you liked it. Anyway, this is Jennifer from the Works Personal Training Studio, here with your training tip for Train Hard Tuesdays. I wanted to talk very, very briefly, because that's all it takes. It's a very simple concept of paying attention to the negative. Now, the negative, there's two parts of a lift. There's the concentric and the eccentric phase. So the concentric is the positive phase. So say with a bicep curl, it's when you're lifting the weight. And then the eccentric phase, or the negative phase, is when you're letting the weight down. That is where the hypertrophy happens. Now, hypertrophy is that magic word for muscle growth or muscle tearing and then rebuilding. So the tearing is actually the hypertrophy. The building is, or the repair of that muscle of the tear is actually the building, or when your muscle gets stronger. So you really want to you don't want to ignore the eccentric or the negative phase, which most people do. They will do a bicep curl and then let the weight fall down. So the tip for today is to not ignore that part of the rep. So think of it as a cadence. You're counting 1, 2 up, 1, 2, 3, 4 down. Or as I like to say, everything that you do throughout the entire exercise should be deliberate. So you're really lifting the weight up and you're really lowering the weight down. You're not letting the weight lower you down. It's done with any kind of exercise, with a squat, with a deadlift, with a bicep curl, with a shoulder press. Anything that has two phases, which is every single lift that you can do in the gym, has an eccentric or a negative phase and the positive or the concentric phase. Okay, so training tip of the day, hopefully of the week, you'll carry it through the rest of the whole week for yourselves in the gym, is don't pay attention to the most forgotten part of the lift, which is the down or the negative phase. Okay, I know that was very wordy. I didn't really script this before I started this, so hopefully you got what I was saying. Don't ignore the negative phase. It's essential for hypertrophy, which is muscle growth and making your muscles stronger. Thank you so much for listening. If there's anything training-wise, nutrition-wise, motivation-wise you'd like me to discuss, please leave it in the comments below and I will get to it. Stay tuned for our next video, which is Don't F It Up Fridays, coming out on Friday to help you keep on track for the weekend with your diet and your motivation. Oh no, that's Motivational Mondays. See, I'm new at this. Have a great rest of the week. Oh wait.